Yo, what's up, guys? Julian here, man. You know, I'm coming out of the library about 3 a.m. I'm about to go print something and come right back in. And I just wanted to give like this good word of encouragement, man, about just staying focused. Like when you're about to get somewhere, we're about to do something. It's like things pop up, man, that you don't even know is coming. Opportunities, man, but that's really just temptation. Temptation that's put in your way to divert you to get into your pathway of success. And sometimes temptation, man, can be things that are not just pleasant, but are unpleasant, right? The temptation to want to get mad, the temptation to want to launch, the temptation to want to fight. And just, man, as you're growing, as you're trying to expand and become successful, man, you have people in your life that you thought were your friends and they're moving against you. Or people who, just want to provide opportunities for you, man. Like I had to tell, I used to say yes to a lot of things, man, that were not great. And I've not in anything like serious, but little distractions. And I've had to really force myself, compel myself to say no. You know what? Let me say no to this, man, because there's a bigger journey at the end of the day. Like, I can take care of my body, I can take care of just being a good person, all that stuff. But let me start focusing, man, on my development, on my growth, and start grinding. Like charm, charisma, looks, that stuff, man, can only take you but so far. What about the deep stuff, the grind, the work ethic? Someone had that conversation with me, like I had a real conversation with someone, professor. He said, Hemmings, you got a lot of gifts, but at the end of the day, people, you gotta grind, man, and that's what it is. And it's great advice I've always gotten, and I always gotta remind myself of just the importance of having an excellent work ethic. I'm not lazy at all, and I just got to make sure that not only am I just working, but I'm working to my fullest potential. And I got to really every day remind myself of the importance of just working to my fullest potential, being the best version of myself. No need to be flashy, man. Just kind of just make it about the work. And I'm doing that now. I'm getting to that place. I'm doing my best to be the best version of myself I can every day. And I'm focused, man. I'm focused. I'm unbelievably focused. I say no to, I have my little habits here and there, but I said no to them, and I feel better. Every day I feel terrible, like, to be honest with you, because I want to get into my old ways. But at the end of the day, the end of every day, before I lay my head on my pillow, like I'm really proud of myself, man. I'm like, man, I said no to that. I said no to that. I said no to that. Like, man, I'm really growing. And just that feeling of satisfaction that I'm saying no to the past and I'm saying yes to the future and I'm developing something, there's just nothing better than that, right? There are little obstacles here and there that happen. It is what it is, but I'm still growing and I'm still becoming a better version of myself. And ultimately, that's all I can really ask myself to do. And I'm focused, man, on just, being a better person, just more focused, man. I was always a good person, but more than that, I just want to be a worker, man. I want to work hard. And I have a couple of good things coming down the pipeline that I'm not going to reveal to you guys. But, it's really good stuff, man. And since I've been on my journey, on my focus, I've seen myself just do so much better, man. And man, I deserve that, I don't need to, so many things I don't need to sell, but I'm really there, man. I'm really at that point. So, I got to just keep moving in a position of high value, of focus, of determination. Because I don't really need much other than this, man. Other than this success, other than this win, other than this, like, putting these things down, brick by brick, man, and laying a solid foundation. I don't need nothing else, man. Because everything else will come to me. I'm just focused. Again, this summer I had to give this freaking institution, not a freaking institution, with all due respect, an institution like nearly $10,000 to get something covered up. But I made that money in a couple of weeks and gave them those couple bands. And man, I put myself back in a situation where, I realized that I have a purpose here, that I can't complain, I can't fight, I can't do all those things. Sometimes, man, it's not worth it. It's about the work, right? Like, a lot of that stuff is noise, man. A lot of that stuff is negativity, you know? All that stuff, man. People, distractions, that stuff. That's negativity. That's putting your way, man, to divert you from your destiny. Seriously, man. And I'm not on that no more. I'm not. I'm just really not on that. I'm not interested in diverting myself from my destiny. I'm really gonna try to feel my destiny right now. I don't know what that means, but all I know is that every day, man, I'm making it about the work. And I'm telling you, man, every day feels boring. Like before, every day was exciting, man. I didn't know what was gonna happen the next day. But now, my days are boring, and to be honest with you, man, I'm happy about it. I'm really happy about it because I'm not in the noise. Clear-minded, man. I'm focused. I'm determined. It's all I can really ask for from Julian Hemmings is to be the most determined, best version of myself. This person that I can look in the mirror every day, man, be proud of, and know that he deserved that, he earned that. And yeah, man, I'm really at that point, and I'm not gonna lose, man. I'm not gonna lose my grip on this. Like I'm really gonna do my best to say, folks, I'll take myself to the next level because I can do it. I'm smart enough, I'm good enough, I'm worthy enough, man. And I just gotta really act like that, not just say that.